Exactly.
He won't know.
I don't know how to follow that. So, I have what I like to call my excuse wallet. And so this is basically like I can tell people excuses essentially. I am half Chinese, half American. I'm gay and I have ADHD. So it's like I have a lot of bases to cover essentially. So the first thing I have is the Asian card, the Chinese. I'm Chinese, and so it's like if I do really well on a test. My teachers are like, wow, you did really good. It's because you're Chinese, right? And they never suspect me of cheating. It's perfect. The next thing is the white card. So, I mean, okay, you guys all live, I'm assuming most of you guys live in San Francisco, right? So you guys have had the very extremely rude Cantonese lady yell at you in the face, and you're like, hey, no, hey, ma, and you're like, what is going on? Like, so, but I'm white, so I can be like, I don't know what you're saying. Like, find some other white person to pick on. Anyway, and so it's also colleges love that because I'm a person of color, apparently. Because I'm like white and Chinese. Anyway, pretty well. Okay, so the gay card. This one doesn't come out as often, but if a girl has like really nice boobs. And I'm like, ooh, nice boobs. You guys know what I'm talking about. You know. But I'm like, I'm gay. I could touch those boobs, and they wouldn't care, really, generally speaking, unless they have a boyfriend, in which case you get beat up. But, you know, it's worth it. So, the last card I have is the ADHD card. Now, this one is kind of a pain, because, you know, it means, generally speaking, my grades ain't the best. Sorry, Mom. She's Chinese, so she's a little bit. So, but it's nice because, like, if the teacher harasses you about not doing your homework, you'd be like, I ran out of medication, I'm sorry. Or, like, you're not paying attention in class, and you're like, I ran out of medication, I'm sorry. Or, like, you're fidgeting at your desk, no one suspects you of being on your phone, or, like, masturbating, right? All right. So I recently went to Africa. Has anyone else been to Africa? Yeah, it's great. And so it's a long story why we went there. But we ended up on a safari. Now, if you've ever been on a safari, they're pretty great. A lot of white people on safaris. I don't think anyone not white goes on safaris. The Africans are like, that's a giraffe. Yeah. And so we're on the safari, and our guide is pointing out various like types of like animals. So the thing that stuck out to me the most was the gazelle. So he was like, oh, by the way, I can do an African accent because I'm a person of color. It's not appropriation, I promise. So he's like, okay, so you see this pack of gazelles, right? There's only one male and like 50 females. 50 females. And he's like, yes, this is so that one male can breed with all of the females and it stops inbreeding, right? So, you know, you never see a gazelle with like 3 horns or like 6 legs or like a Trump t-shirt or like... The next thing is, I'm thinking about this, like, okay, so what if there's like a boy that's born in? So I asked him, and he's like, you know, if that happens, then the alpha male will kick him out, you know? And so I was thinking, like, how would that conversation go down? So it's like, you have like the tiny little gazelle, he's like very scared, and like he's a big, strong gazelle. He's still kind of a gazelle, so he's like, kind of free, you know. Those are not the toughest animals in the savannah. They're like the tech nerds of the savannah. We'd have like a lion dude come over and kill all lion jockey. Anyway, so you have the big, you know, son, you are getting of age. You need to leave. You are impeding my ability to fuck all of your wives. Oh, thank you. Do I really have to go? Like, Yes. Is it because I'm gay? You are gay? Yeah. You know, son, I always knew. But I accept you. But still go! So, alright. So another thing in Africa, the legal drinking age is 18. I'm 18! Woo! My parents are over there too, so. Okay, so I found out I'm not funny when I'm drunk. I'm really not funny. And so we're at the pool. I had a beer or two. They don't let me have a beer or two, but so one of the people with us is making jokes about like country people. So he's like, yeah, you know, you drive your pickup truck and you're on your farm and your tractor and all that. And I'm like, so in my drunk mind, I'm thinking, oh, how can I be funny here? So everyone's there, and I'm like, yeah, or you could fuck your sister, yeah. And the worst thing was my dad and sister just look at each other and like really awkwardly. Thank you guys so much.